What if I told you that many of the struggles in your life are not random? The repeated frustration, the emotional cycles, the unhealthy habits, the same outcomes, the same relational problems, the same internal battles. What if there are hidden patterns operating beneath the surface, quietly shaping your decisions, emotions, reactions, and direction? Most people think they are making fully conscious choices, but many people are actually living through unconscious programming and repeated emotional cycles they've never fully examined. And the dangerous part is this: a hidden pattern can control your life for years while feeling completely normal to you. In this video, we are going to talk about what hidden patterns are, where they come from, how they silently shape your life, and how to begin breaking free from them intentionally. Welcome to Metanoia Life. This channel is dedicated to structured transformation, helping people move from reactive living to intentional wholeness. We talk about self-awareness, emotional intelligence, destructive cycles, alignment, discipline, spiritual growth, and sustainable transformation. So if you're serious about growth and intentional living, subscribe and join the journey. Let's get into this. Section 1. What are hidden patterns? Hidden patterns are repeated internal systems that influence your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, your habits, behaviors, and relationships. They often operate automatically, meaning you react before thinking, avoid before understanding, or repeat behaviors without fully realizing why. For example, some hidden patterns may look like procrastination, people pleasing, emotional shutdown, self sabotage, fear of rejection, perfectionism, overthinking, toxic relationship cycles, or avoidance. Over time, repeated patterns stop feeling like patterns. They start feeling like personality. What repeats long enough eventually begins feeling normal even when it's unhealthy. Section 2. Where these patterns come from. Hidden patterns usually don't appear randomly. They often develop through repeated experiences, emotional wounds, survival mechanisms, environments, beliefs, and learned behavior. For example, someone who constantly fears rejection may have learned early in life that acceptance felt conditional. Another example, someone who avoids vulnerability may learn that emotional openness led to pain. Many patterns originally develop as protection, but over time, what once protected you can eventually limit you. A survival pattern that remains unexamined can quietly become a prison. Section 3. How hidden patterns control your life. Hidden patterns shape your life in subtle ways. They influence how you respond to stress, how you handle conflict, how you view yourself, how you make decisions, who you attract, and what you tolerate. For example, a person with a fear-based pattern may avoid opportunities, overthink constantly, delay action, or sabotage progress. Another example, a person with approval-based patterns may constantly people please, fear disappointing others, avoid boundaries, or ignore their own needs. The frightening thing about unconscious patterns is they quietly create repeated outcomes. Your life will often move in the direction of your strongest repeated patterns. Section 4. Why most people stay stuck in the same cycles. Most people never truly confront their patterns. They stay busy, distracted, reactive, emotionally overloaded, but they never slow down enough to examine what keeps repeating, what keeps triggering them, or what keeps sabotaging their growth. So instead of transforming the pattern, they simply manage the symptoms temporarily. You cannot permanently change when you continue living unconsciously. Section 5. how to break the pattern. Real transformation begins with awareness. Ask yourself, what keeps repeating in my life? What emotional reactions feel automatic? What behavior continues producing the same pain? What do I avoid confronting? Awareness exposes what was hidden. But awareness alone is not enough. You must also begin interrupting unhealthy reactions, changing routines, setting boundaries, building intentional habits, seeking healing, and reinforcing aligned behaviors consistently. Sustainable transformation happens when intentional repetition becomes stronger than unconscious repetition. What you repeatedly reinforce eventually becomes your new normal. If you feel trapped in repeated cycles right now, understand this. Your patterns may explain your current conditions, but they do not have to define your future. Healing begins when awareness interrupts unconscious living. And transformation begins when intentional alignment replaces automatic reactions. If this video helped you, subscribe to Metanoia Life and join the journey toward intentional wholeness. Share this with someone who may be trapped in repeating patterns silently. And remember, stay with the process. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. I see you in the next one.